Hi friends, welcome to our channel, the Sun City Stitchers. I'm Carlene.
And I'm Marlene, and this is Flosstube number 112.
We want to say a great big welcome to all of you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for stopping back. We're glad to have you return. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to our channel. Marlene and I are twin sisters, and our channel is all about cross stitch and a tiny bit of quilting.
Yes.
So we're glad you're stopping by.
And if you're just a first time if this is your first time to our channel, we hope you like what you see and that you will consider subscribing.
Yes, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you join us.
Yes.
Just a little background. Marlene and I are twin sisters. We both live in El Paso. Right now, currently, today, we are filming from our mother's home in the southwest corner of Missouri. So we are on the lake for just a few more days. We're going to be headed back to El Paso at the beginning of next week.
Yes, and this was our mom's home, but when she passed away, she left it to her 5 daughters. So Carlene and I are here visiting along with our older sister that lives in Joplin, Missouri. So the 3 of us are here enjoying the lake home.
Yes, very much so. Marlene and I are both retired educators. I finished my career in education as an administrator. I was a principal at the elementary level for a number of years. Marlene was a classroom teacher.
Yes.
And so even though we're retired, she still does part-time tutoring.
Online tutoring. And I have about between 5 and 10 students usually that I do sessions with. So I'll be getting started with my online tutoring again sometime in August.
Yeah, towards the end of August, probably. Let
After the kids kind of get settled back in school.
Right. Yeah.
No schedules and everything.
So, my husband is, he was a high school coach, and he taught elementary PE, and he did just retire this past spring. So I'm looking forward to heading home to spending time with him. He was here for about 2.5 weeks, and then he flew home to take care of our cats.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I have 2 kitties, Mickey and Minnie, and when we're at my house filming, you see them all the time.
Yes.
Today at the lake, we just have Marlene's little cat.
Little honey, and she's around here somewhere. I don't know where.
She may make an appearance.
Yes, she may. She might come. She's kind of shy, so she doesn't usually come.
So that's just a little bit of background.
Yes.
If you're new to us, and like we said, we're very happy that you found us, and welcome to our channel.
Kind of on the stitching topic here. We are not monogamous stitchers.
No.
So you're going to see a number of projects.
Yes.
We work on a lot all at one time.
Yes. Yes, we do. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to just kind of give you a little life update, tell you a little bit about what we've been doing here. While we've been here at the lake, my older sister and I did some yard work. My husband did a lot while he was here, and then Linda and I did some just kind of cleaning out some areas that had been neglected over the years. So we did that, and then this past weekend we went to Branson for a few days. Our sister has a timeshare, so we stayed in one of the timeshares there. It had a fabulous time.
It was really fun.
It was really super hot here, so we didn't do a lot of outdoor things. No. But we enjoyed the evenings as it kind of started to cool down a little bit. And so we did a couple of different things. We visited the brewery in Hollister, which is just outside of Branson.
It's called Turkey Creek Brewery.
Yes, Turkey Creek Brewery.
They have really good wood-fired pizzas.
So we had dinner there one night. And
we had actually ordered 2 pizzas. So
yes,
we had
leftovers for lunch the next day. And then we visited a local winery, the Lindell Winery, which is just outside of Branson. We had a lovely afternoon there.
That was really fun.
Very fun. And We went to Cecilia Sampler's, of
Yes.
course, the cross stitch shop. We'll show you a tiny bit of haul that we got a little bit later in the video. And we went to the lake swimming
Yes.
one night. We didn't
Yes.
grill. Usually we grill, but it was just too hot for me to be by the grill with all that heat. So we just took like meat and kind of a little charcuterie board
Right.
with fruit and cheese and summer sausage and smoked meat. And so that was really fun. And we had wine. And so that was nice. We
Yes.
did that one
Yeah,
night.
that was fun.
We grilled a couple of nights at the condo
yeah.
down by their pool area.
They just updated their grilling site, so it was really nice.
So that was
They were
fun.
really nice.
So we just had a lovely time. We're going to head over to the Crescent tonight in Eureka Springs. We're going to have pizza there and probably a beer flight. We did visit a brewery in Eureka Springs also called Got a Hold, and that was fun. We did that one afternoon after we'd taken recycling over to the Eureka Recycling Center. Then we stopped by their brewery, and we'd never been there, and so it was
That was
fun.
fun. That
Yes,
was really fun.
we had a very fun time there too. So
Yes.
anyway, we've been enjoying our time immensely. And we always look forward to going back home to El Paso. But we do love, this is really a second home, even though we did not grow up here. When our mother retired, she wanted a home in an area that didn't have such severe winters. And so she wanted all 4 seasons, but she didn't want such a long cold winter.
season.
And so she opted to sell the home that we grew up in North Dakota, and then she had this home built down here on the lake.
Yes.
And so we really considered a second home. We have many fond memories here, and we love our time here.
Yes. we
So I think that's probably enough prattling on.
Yes.
So we'll get into our stitching
Yes.
now. So we're going to start with the giveaway.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
We're gonna do the giveaway
last
first.
time, in our last video, we said if you left the word hope in a comment, we would consider that as an entry for our drawing, and we were doing a giveaway for a $10 gift card to
Fat Quarter Shop.
Fat Quarter Shop. And Marlene, who was our winner?
Our winner is Judy Stone, 3645.
So Judy, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you for leaving us such lovely comments.
Yes.
All of you
Yes.
leave us such
Oh,
nice
yes.
comments.
Wonderful comments.
And we truly love hearing from you. So
Mm-hmm.
we appreciate that you take a few minutes and just leave us a nice little comment and or ask a question. And I did want to say we had one person in particular that asked us a question about our one thread a day.
Oh, yeah.
And when we show our one thread a day, we'll talk about that a little bit
Yeah.
more too, because I tried to answer, but it was probably clear as mud. So we will talk a little bit more about that. But if you do have questions, or if something's not clear, please don't hesitate to ask a question. Leave us a question, because we'll be happy to answer either in a response to you or in our next video.
next video.
Marlena, also want to say, normally we respond to every single comment with a comment of our own. But this time, I think because we were getting over COVID, we kind of ran out of energy.
Right.
And so if you left us a comment, we haven't responded, please know we'll get to it, because we do truly love hearing from all of you. And we appreciate
And we
that
usually
you...
try to respond to
Yes,
every
one or
comment.
both of
Yes.
us respond to every comment. So we do appreciate that you take time to connect with us, and we try to dignify that by leaving you a response back. So anyway, so know that's coming if we haven't responded to your comment.
Yes.
All right, what's
Okay,
next, Marlene?
So next we're going to do our planner showcase.
Oh my goodness, I left my stuff sitting
Oh.
over there. I'm going to just pause first. All right.
Okay, so we're going to do our planner
ahead.
showcase for last week. So this was mine.
So
Yes. Still
We
using
have-
4th of July.
we
stickers.
have really
July.
struggled with our stitching. We still managed to stitch just about every day. I had one day that I didn't stitch, but it's just when we're here, we like to spend time outside, and then the lighting isn't quite right. and we've been going places and
Yes.
doing things, but I mean, we still manage to get stitching in every day.
Yes.
So this is
Just
mine.
not as much as we,
Yeah, this day, this Sunday right
Sunday,
here, I
yeah.
didn't get
because
in.
that's the
We
day
got-
we went into Branson.
Yeah,
so we were packing.
we packed
and-
everything here, and then we unloaded everything there, and,
And
we
then we
went
went
out
for
for dinner,
dinner.
and so yeah.
Yes. So, okay, so that's our planner showcase. Okay, so then we're gonna go into finishes. Cardine has been doing a little bit of prep work for fully finishing, but she doesn't have anything fully finished.
No, I'll show it
So,
when I get back
Yes.
to El Paso.
When we get back, we'll have several things to show that are fully finished.
But last time, our last video, I didn't have any finishes.
Right.
So I'm very happy that
Yes,
this
you
time
have
I
two
have
this time.
finishes. Yes.
Yeah.
So
you
should
wanna
we
show that one
Sure.
first, since it's already on?
Okay. So I finished my America, My Home Sweet Home. This was from the Sip and Stitch box by Primrose Cottage. So I got this finished. Marlene and I are going to fully finish ours with a piece from Paisleys and Polka Dots. One of our viewers mentioned the finishing piece. It's called Rooftop Row, and it's offered on the Paisleys and Polka Dots website. And so I really love that. So we're going to use that piece. We have to
And
get
so
it
what
ordered.
did you stitch
I
on?
stitched it on 32 count
Light taupe?
light taupe using the called for DMC colors. One strand of floss over 2 fabric threads.
I think I just love it with a one strand. I think
I
the
do
coverage
too.
is really nice.
Well, and I think it's the color of fabric. I think you have to be careful with your
Yeah.
color of fabric. And then the DMC floss is very bold. So very
It's
nice.
really cute.
Yes, I love it.
It was really fun to stitch.
Such a fun design.
It
I
was
want
really
to
fun.
do the other two that we got in the box,
Yes, I do too.
but that'll come later.
Okay. Then I'll show this one next.
Okay,
So can I use the board? I'm not
we
gonna-
do have the window in back of us. It's a
Yes.
really dreary day, so
Okay, and then this is one of my finishes. This is the little pin cushion from the Stitches Shadow Box. It's one of the companion pieces. This one was designed by Nancy Waller from Faithworks.
do you have the chart?
Yes, I do. I have it right here.
Yeah.
So this is that one.
So
I
that's-
still have to add little beads on the top.
So that's
of the,
this one, right? It's a little
Yeah.
pin cushion. So it'll be put on a little spool.
Right.
Very
And I still
cute.
have to add the little beads, but I didn't have them with me. So
And did you have another piece finished?
no,
No, it's in progress,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, no, that one no.
Okay, and then we both finished our Satsuma Street Turtle
You want the
Doves.
board? Maybe.
Yeah, it does show up a little better. So I got that finished. So this was just one of the little Satsuma Street kits. Her series of 12 Days of Christmas. This was day 2. So very pretty.
And I also
I just
finished
love those
mine.
colors. This we did as Jolly July.
And this was the Jolly July. So that one, mine is done.
Very cute. And that was with the called for colors that came in the kit. All right, so those were finishes.
Yes, those were finishes.
And
So then
then
we had one new start.
we started
Which
our
was-
Jessie Challoner. This was a Hands Across the Sea, exclusively sold at the Attic in Phoenix.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
this
attic,
one,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was at the attic.
So I decided to do mine in the faded front colors.
And I'm doing mine in the bright back colors.
So we were super excited to get started.
Yes. Oh.
We're going to show our pieces one at a time because the lighting in back of us, it just shines through too much. So bear with us. We'll have to clip things on. So this is my start. And we'll look at the difference of colors when Marlene puts hers up. But I got started on the top border. This is about halfway across page 1. And then down the side a little ways, and the alphabet letters. I got a few alphabet letters put in. This is going to be our sampler that we work on in August.
The
So
Sunday.
we'll continue.
Our Sunday sampler. So this is mine. So this is mine with the bright colors.
Okay, and I'll hold mine up.
So I also got about halfway across the top border, and I went down the side a little ways, and then did that bottom border under the letters, and I got one letter put in.
So it's very interesting. Marlene and I have really been enjoying looking at how the colors faded. If you are not familiar with Hands Across the Sea, Nicola Parkman is the one that does the design, and what she did was she took the piece off and she chose the colors for the bright colors, and then
Based on how the
back
of
looked.
of the
And
project
she
looked.
carefully matches, and then she did the same thing with the front. So my faded color front, I had 27 colors, but the bright colors, Marlene only had 24
Right,
colors.
24,
We are stitching on the called for linen, which was Mason linens, and 40 count.
It's
and
haberdashery medium light.
Yes, the color haberdashery medium light.
And then we're
And
using-
we opted to use the DMC floss.
Yes.
So one strand of floss over 2 fabric threads.
Okay, so that was our new start. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our stitching progress. So we're going to start with the stitch to finish.
And I have a dangling thread, so I'm very sorry.
Yes, I do too. I have a
I
dangling
am
thread.
still working on my May block of the month. I have had some mornings when I have not gotten to stitch. And like even this morning, I worked on a quilt instead of doing this. So I have just the alphabet letters to finish. I am very pleased with how this is turning out.
It's really
This
cute.
is Faithworks design. It's her May block of the month. She's doing one for each month. I changed the color of fabric. I did mine on 32 count Icelandic blue. And then I changed the fence. I wanted a little white picket fence. So I used the color, Classic Colors Vanilla Custard for the fence. And the only, like I said, the only thing I have left to do is to finish my alphabet letters. And then there's buttons, like for the centers of the flowers. There's a little bluebird that's perched up here. There's flowers that go in pots. And a couple of other little things that hang up here in the potting shed. So this will
cute.
get finished this weekend because I
That's
have
really
just a
cute.
little bit left to do.
And our stitch to finish.
Yes.
That is something Carlene and I just started earlier this year. And because we both had a lot of small projects that were like already kitted up but weren't started. So we did 2 wheels. So we did one that was a new start stitch to finish. And then we did another one that was a whip stitch to finish. And those are projects that we've had started, but we're just not making any progress on them, but they're generally smaller. So so we made those 2 wheels, and then we spin, and whatever comes up, that's what we stitch on.
So Marlene's
this
is a
one-
whip project
Yes,
because she's
mine
had
is a
this one
whip, starts to
started, but
finish.
she wants to get it finished.
Yes, and
Mine
this is the
was,
Stitcher Shadow Box.
Right, and mine was a new start stitch to finish.
So this is the Stitcher Shadow Box. Sue Hillis designed the designs in the shadow box, and then Nancy Waller from Faithworks designed the little small companion pieces.
So Marlene is working on the very last block, so she's almost done
Yes,
with that.
with the shadow box. I just have to finish filling in this little
Scroll frame.
scroll frame, and then I just have to and then I just have to backstitch.
And then she has this little pin pillow with the
Right.
initial and this small little sampler, which will go very quick. She has those 2 to finish, and
So
then
I'm
she'll have
hoping
all of the pieces done.
Maybe by our next Flosstube I'll be all done with this one.
Yeah,
We will see.
that would be nice, wouldn't
Yes.
it? Okay, so that was our stitch to finish.
Yes.
Then,
Did you want to use the bigger board? for
Yes.
this one?
then we had our 1 thread a day. Did you have yours?
Yes.
Oh, you already showed that. Okay, for my 1 thread a day, I am doing my nativity piece. Do you want to show it, Marlene?
Oh, yeah. This one. She's working on the
I'm working
Bethlehem
on.
star.
I got the star done, so I'm working on the blue angel now.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So this is my progress. I somehow did not have 2 shades of blue for the angel. So I did do a little bit of work on her wing up here, but now I did get the 2 other shades of blue that I need. So this one's coming along.
Yes, that's very pretty.
And when we are talking about 1 thread a day, the way Marlene and I do it, and you can structure it however you want it. We do with this project, I use 2 strands of floss. So when I'm doing my 1 thread a day, I have my floss in 18-inch lengths. So I take 1 length of 2 strands and I stitch that, and then that's it for the day. I just do the 1 length of 2 strands, use it until it's gone, and then move on to another project for the day. So this one is being stitched on 32 count light sand using anchor floss and Kreinik braids. All right.
And mine, I am still working on my Quaker Rocky Road.
Now, do you want the big one for that?
Yes, probably. This is Tempting Tangles, from Tempting Tangles. And I'm stitching it on 25 count mushroom Lugana using 1 strand of silk, and it's Dinky Dye silks. So, so when I do mine, I just take a single strand of floss and I stitch until that is gone. And then I'm done for the day. But this project has become a problem child because I made a mistake over here in this area. So I'm going to have to pull this out and probably this up here also because it isn't lined up correctly.
And because there's a pattern down here,
I can
she
just
thinks
add stitches.
it will show up if she tries to fudge it.
So anyway, I have the pink pulled out. I'm putting it back in, and then I'll just have to pull out this little bit. But it's kind of hard to pull
this
out.
This one's right. It's lining up where it's supposed to.
Yeah. So anyway, but hopefully I'll get back on track and make progress instead of feeling like I'm going backwards.
So beautiful. So pretty.
Yes.
Then we've been working on our Rosewood Manor. Do you want to show that?
Yes. This is Celebration from Rosewood Manor.
And we had
a July stitching assignment.
And we both got it done.
Yes, and we both got our little assignment
we were
done.
able to do just 100 stitches a day, and we were able to get it finished in the month of July, so it worked really well.
We did a little bit more than July 4th when we started it.
I got a little bonus done because the fireworks weren't listed as part of our little assignment for July, but I did get it done. One of them. There's one more over here on this side. So this is being stitched on 32 count Michelle linen by Grace Notes fabric, and we're using the called for DMC colors and a treasure. There's 3 treasure braids.
And this is my progress. I have the same done as carding, except I didn't do the firework.
And you have some back stitching to do.
Yes, and
in
I
the
still
windows.
have some back stitching to do in the windows.
Very pretty. It's really fun.
Yes, it is.
I thought maybe that it would get kind of boring with filling in the roof, but doing 100 stitches, it goes fast.
And it's easy. I think that it's pretty easy to see.
Uh-huh.
I do find that it's a little easier to stitch on it during daylight hours than at night, but I can do it at night. It just goes a little slower for me.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, then our next one that we're going to show is our cardinal stitch.
So every time the Cardinals play,
Yes, Cardinals baseball.
our Cardinals baseball team, I have a dangling thread, so I'm sorry.
I have one too.
This one is an artist design called Winter Cardinal Sampler. I'm stitching it on 36 count Cypress by Picture This Plus, and I'm using the Ginny Thompson flower threads.
So every time the Cardinals play a game, we stitch for 30 minutes on our project.
So that's my progress. I've already finished 2 projects this season. I finished the one that Marlene's going to show next, and I also finished Ladybug Picnic by Hands On Design.
And I didn't start when the season started. I didn't start doing my cardinal stitch until June, but I finished Take Me Out to the Ball Game from Little House Designs, and then I finished that one, and now I went on to
When Cardinals
Appear
by JBW Designs. And here's her progress.
This is what I have done.
Oh, we got it a little crooked.
Oh.
There. And this is being stitched on
40 count weathered stone from Atomic Ranch, and it's with a variety of flosses, some classic colors, I think mostly classic colors, and DMC.
Weeks Dye Works.
I think there is, yeah.
I think there's a couple of Weeks Dye Works.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that beautiful, though?
It's really pretty.
It is so pretty.
And I'm really
So you're working on this little cardinal up here?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a
I'm
little
ready.
cardinal?
Yeah. I'm ready to put the cardinal in now.
Cute. So pretty.
It's really pretty. I'm having a
So
lot of
one
fun
strand
working
of
on
floss on 40 count
Yes.
weathered stone.
that. Yes.
Then we are both continuing to work on Pea Corner, which I need to get back to that. Do you want to show
know.
yours first?
Yes, just a
Okay. If you want to hand it to me, I'll get
Okay.
it clipped
And
on,
I'll show the chart.
and then you can talk about what you're stitching on.
Okay, so this is Pea Corner. This is from Scarlet Letter. And I'm stitching mine on 36 count antique white from Fabric Flare. And I'm stitching it with the full coverage. So I'm filling in the background. So I have all the motifs done on page 1. I'm working on this border, this dark blue border on the outside. I just have to bring it across the top. And then I have a little more filling to do on page 1 for the background. But I'm going to go on to page 2. Once I get this border done, I'm going to go on to page 2 and work on outlining some of the motifs. And then I'll continue to just do one strand of the dark green to fill in the background.
But look how good that's coming.
Mm-hmm. It's so fun. I just love working on it.
And this was, did you say your fabric?
Yes,
Okay.
36 count antique white from Fabric Flare.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And using the DMC floss.
Yes,
One
DMC
strand
floss.
of floss over 2 fabric threads.
I think it's so pretty.
I am stitching mine on the fabric dyed by
Roxy Floss.
I got it from Evertote.
Tub Crawl.
Pub Crawl is the name of the fabric. It's a 40 count. And so I am not stitching the background because the fabric is the background color, the dark green. So this is mine. So page 1 is done. I'm working on page 2. I've got the peacock all outlined.
Oh, that's the rest of him?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's all of him. So I'm working on that.
That's good. Oh,
It's so pretty. It is really fun
It
to
is
stitch.
really pretty.
It's just gorgeous. Marlene and I call this Pea Corner because we shortened it. So P comes from peacock, then corn is unicorn, and the ER is badger. ER, badger. So Pea Corner. We call it our Pea Corner. So that's my progress. And I need to get back to this one.
Yes, I do
I've
too.
not gotten to stitch on it as much as I would like.
No, me either.
Okay.
Okay,
Then-
then now we're gonna go into like our weekly stitching.
Yes.
So for Mondays we do a Mira project. So this is our Mirabilia project.
We both chose to work on June's Pearl Fairy.
So
And
Colleen has more done than I do.
I think I can use the small board.
You're gonna use a small board?
Yeah, I think so. I think she'll be fine on that. Yeah, she's fine on that.
Oh wow! Look how much you have done. Oh, how pretty.
Not as much as I would like, because I didn't get to work on her at all this Monday.
No, I didn't get to work on mine on Monday either.
So this is my progress.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful. So
She's
pretty.
really
Do you want to
pretty.
show the chart again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm down to like right in here, and I'm just filling in colors in here now. And I can start her fairy wings.
Yeah, I can too because I picked up the color
So-
at Cecilia Samplers.
We're stitching on 32 count light taupe using 2 strands of DMC floss.
Okay, and this
The
is
called
what I
for
have
DMC.
done.
I'll clip. If you want to show on the chart where you're
yes.
working.
Okay, so I've been working.
Marlene starts right in the
yes,
middle.
I'm working up from here, and so I'm almost to her arms. So she's headless. But I'm coming along really well.
Yeah, you really are.
This
You have
this
all the
part,
shading and everything in here. See, I
Yeah.
don't have that
See,
done
the
on
dress. The dress takes a long time because it's little blocks of color. So it takes a long time. But once I get to her arms, I think they'll go pretty fast.
It did go. Her arms and her face went fast because it was all one color.
Color, yeah.
It's
So,
beautiful. Marlene's using the same
Yes.
fabric as I am, 32 count light
And the
taupe
And this DMC
and
floss.
DMC floss. Okay, then
Next, we're gonna do our leap year project, or Colleen's been working on a SAL.
yes, slowly I've been working on it. Let's do yours first because I have to pull up mine.
Okay, there's that. I'll show the picture. Okay, so for my leap year project, I am doing Houses of Hawthorne Hollow. So I work on 3 houses a year, and so I divide each house into 4 sections. So for last year when I started it, I did the first 3 houses. So this year I'm working on the next 3 houses. So I'm working on this house. So I did the first quarter. I didn't quite get it done. I have a little left to finish on that. But for August, I'll work on this bottom section of the block. So
here's her progress.
yes, so there's my progress.
So which houses did you do last year?
I did this house, and this house last year. And the
And
little
she
phrase
finished
says,
this one.
"This work is mine," and then A. Bailey in the year 1831. And then it says, "When I am dead and in my grave," and then this one says, "and all my bones are rotten." That
Yay,
phrase
so
is-
morbid.
I know it is morbid, but anyway, so I
So
have
she has a little bit left to finish on this quarter,
Right.
and then she'll be doing the section
bottom.
below it. And you're stitching on.
I'm stitching on 40 count embellish from Atomic Ranch, and I'm using anchor floss.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's really
It makes,
fun.
when we were in Cecilia Samplers, there's a number of these that are done as shop models. And I want to do them all.
I know.
Because they have houses, they have the
Yeah,
village.
you did, and she did the villages of Hawthorne Hollow.
The village of.
And then we both have the autumn at Hawthorne Hollow.
And I have shores.
And I have a year. The year is like a calendar kind of thing.
Yes.
A year at Hawthorne Hollow.
So
and then
pretty.
we both want to do the Halloween one.
And I would like to do the Christmas one.
Yeah, the Christmas
Okay,
one.
so for my SAL, I've been working on my Jane Austen SAL. I have now started reading the 4th book. So I should be done with at least 2 of these rows, but I'm not. And I'm going to show you the chart.
Well, it doesn't look like it would take very long, but when you actually look at it, there's a lot of stitching in it.
Yes, there is.
That's really cute.
But it's very fun.
When you show it, I have a question to ask.
All right. I'm finding the picture. All right. So this is the...
We meant to look up to see which Etsy shop
yes,
you got that from.
I will put in the comments.
Yeah.
I will put the Etsy.
description.
Yes, I will put the Etsy shop exactly that I got it from, just in case, because I want to give credit to the designer. So I'm working on the big house on Sense and Sensibility, and then I will be ready to go down and start working on the Pride and Prejudice band. So I'm stitching on 40 count tumbleweed by Forbidden Fiber.
Oh, you have a dangling thread.
Yes, I do, because I don't know why. Oh,
From
because
the
it's the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I've got the house
So
mostly
pretty.
outlined. So it's almost done.
And okay, now I had a question. This year, 1811, was that the year that she wrote the book?
No, that the book was published.
It was the year the book was published.
Yes,
Okay.
even though this, I believe, was her 3rd book that she wrote, it was the first one that the publishers published
Oh,
in
okay.
1811. So I'm going to be stitching them, and I'm reading them in that order, in the order that they were published.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So Pride and Prejudice comes next, then Mansfield Park, which I just finished reading, and then Emma, which is the one I'm reading now.
Okay.
This is, like I said, stitched on 40 count Tumbleweed by Forbidden Fiber Co., and I'm using the called for DMC colors. And it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun. All right. What's next?
Okay, next on Wednesdays, we do Ladies' Night Out. So for July, we worked on the Silver Creek Sampler Day of Jubilee. And this is in honor of Harriet Tubman.
Okay. I have a dangling thread on this one too.
I do too.
It's because I had every
I believe-
intention of coming back
Yes.
to do more work on it, and then that didn't happen.
No, mine didn't either. Oh, I was actually doing this.
I was working on the little lantern down on the
Oh,
ground. So I got the house, or the little schoolhouse, I think it is, all outlined, and I just have to fill in now with one color. I've got Harriet's dress and her coat all outlined, so that's ready for fill-in. And then the words are over here.
Yeah.
And it says, such a glory in all I see, now that I can say I'm free. So that part will go relatively fast.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, I think so too. Yeah.
So let's see your
This
progress.
is what I have done. I've just been mostly working on her.
Yes, you've got a lot of her coat filled in.
Yeah, quite a bit.
All right.
So this is my progress.
I just love how
I was-
joyful she looks.
I know. So I was working on the next color on the trim of her coat. It's this orange. And then I'm still filling in her coat. And then I have to do her dress still. So, and then I have to do the house. I haven't done any of the house yet. Or
any of the
schoolhouse or
stars.
whatever. Or the stars. Uh-huh. Have you done some of the stars?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah, I've got the stars all put in across the top.
Oh, yeah, you did. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there's a couple more over here.
Yeah, there's a few more, I think. Okay, so
So that is that one.
yes. And then for Thursday, we do a back project. which is a big,
One
awesome
hand, I'll
project.
pin it while you show yours.
A big,
Yes,
awesome
a big,
project.
awesome project on Thursdays.
And so I am working for July. I am working on American Welcome by Plum Street. And I am stitching it on 36 count Amber Waves from Atomic Ranch. And I'm using a variety of flosses. Some DMC, some classic colors, and I think maybe a couple of Gentle Arts. I don't think there was any Weeks Dye Works. But anyway, so I've just worked on, I have the roof of the one of the houses done. I have some of the words done, and I'm working up here on this border.
The border across the top.
Yeah. So right there.
You actually made really nice
Yeah,
progress.
considering I felt like I didn't get to work on it very much.
Mine, I am doing Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut. You can show it if you want while I get it pinned on. And I'm using all the called for floss colors, and I'm stitching it on a limited edition Atomic Ranch of 40 count. And it didn't have a color name, it's just limited edition. I got the border, the bones of the border done for page 1. So this is across the top and then down the side. And I started one flower down here, and I have one strawberry done.
And then you have a couple of letters done.
And I have a couple of alphabet letters. It's just very, I love it. I think it is so
really
beautiful.
It is really
and I really like the Atomic Ranch fabric. You can't really see it, but this fabric has just a little bit of a blue tinge. So I think it really brings out the colors nicely on this.
It's really pretty.
It's so pretty and so fun, but it is very big. I will be working on this one for a while.
Okay.
I think it's going to be one of my monster projects that I work on in next year.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then in Fridays, we have a free day. We don't have any project assigned, so we get to do whatever we want to, or if we have catch up to do, we do that. And then on Saturday, we work on a farm or a garden. So for July, we've been working on a new start from Paula Vaughn. So I chose Flower Garden Favorite from the Quilts from the Garden book.
I wonder if we can probably use the smaller one. That one's so pretty.
And so this, let me show you the piece again. So this is the one I'm doing.
I just love this scene in the background, and that quilt is beautiful.
So I've just been working on the bottom part of the rocking chair right here and some of the wall. I've been filling in some of the wall. And then I'll go over to the quilt when I get to work on it again.
And what are you stitching on?
I am stitching on
So do you want to show it again
40
so they can
count,
see?
is it 40 count latte?
No,
Or
32
36
count.
32 count latte. So here's the picture.
By Atomic Ranch.
By Atomic Ranch.
That's right,
yes. And I'm
32
using DMC floss.
So you are working on this right here.
Mm-hmm.
So she has this, and then the quilt will go in here.
Yeah.
So pretty. We are not sure when these are going to come back out, but we are going to have a plan.
Yes.
Of some sort. Then I'm stitching mine on. Mine was also 32 count.
Yes, 32 count
Destiny.
Destiny. Yeah.
32 count Destiny by Atomic Ranch. And I did a design from Quilts for All Seasons, the book Quilts for All Seasons. which is this book. And I did the July one, the Patriotic July.
So pretty.
It's beautiful. And I'm having so much fun stitching it.
She hasn't done a Palavon
For a long
years.
time. So
she's
I have
enjoying
the patriotic quilt all pretty much framed in. All 3 flags are basically done except for some white. And I started the edge of the wall up here. And then there's another blue quilt. The arm of the chair comes in. The swing
comes in over here.
over here, I
Right.
think.
Oh yeah, there's more here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
And then there's more on this side.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we're doing this as part of the Stitch Along that Cross Stitch the Globe posted, the Palavon Along. So we both started it as part of that.
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
I know, it's
I just
really fun.
love
I love
working
doing
on
it.
It's
Can
really
we
fun.
pause for a
Yes.
minute? Okay. So now we're going to do our Sunday sampler. So for on Sundays in July, I've been working on Louisa Coolymore. This is a Bristol sampler from Hands Across the Sea.
My Sunday sampler was Mary Hillier, also a Bristol sampler from Hands Across the Sea, but I didn't work on it at all these last 2 weeks.
And I'm stitching on 40 count cream and sugar from Fiber on a Whim. And I'm using Treenway silk from the Harmony collection, and it's number 42. And the only thing that I got to add was just this row of letters right here. I got that put in. I was hoping to start a new page, but I didn't get to work on it. So that is what I have done on that one.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty. I'm excited to start this page because I'm
We're
going to get to start a lot of the
gonna do our
motifs.
Jessie Chandler in August, but in September I may get my red sampler back out again and work on Mary Hillier.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that one is coming along pretty good.
Yeah, mine
But
is too.
It's taking a long time.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Then you had a few
Then
more.
I had a couple of other projects that I worked on. I worked on, where did that one go? Here it is. Still, as pitiful as it is, I'm working on the daisies from Stitching with the Housewives Word Swap. And I got a very small amount done. I did get my mistake fixed because my S was too tall. And I did start putting in some little flowers across the top and some green leaves for the daisies on the side. So this one, eventually it will be finished. I'm stitching it on 32 count Icelandic blue using the called for classic colors, 2 strands of floss over 2 fabric threads. So that is my current word swap.
Yeah, they all look so cute on that.
They do. I love it.
Fabric.
Then I have also worked on my Alaska project. This is so fun. This one,
the other way.
Yeah, maybe that would be better. This one is going to, I believe, will be a finish by the end of the summer.
Oh, that's good.
Because I have only a little bit. I added the train, but it's a little funky looking. I don't know. What do you think?
Where's the train?
Down here.
No, it looks good.
The Denali Star train. Yes. So this was a Sue Hillis design, and then a lady that lived up in Alaska added some additional personalization. So we're using her ideas, and then we're adding a few extra things of our own. So really all I have left to do, I put the chain in last night. I need to backstitch the state bird and put the words down here. And then the flag goes in down here. I'm going to add a couple more towns. And one of our viewers, Wendy, suggested sprinkling some forget-me-nots around. I'm going to do that. And then there's a couple of shades of blue that go around to show the ocean. And so I'm going to put that in. I'll have to kind of work around because I put a lot on the of embellishing along here. So
you put a lot of extra things
that
we saw.
So anyway, I'm very happy with how this is turning out. This is being stitched on a fabric that Marlene and I dyed with Rit dye, and then I'm using anchor floss, 2 strands of floss over 2 fabric threads. It's a 28 count fabric. It's very fun.
So did you put all that? Oh yeah, you did put all these little lakes and stuff in.
Yeah, well, a lot of them will go in because they're blue, so I'll be adding them in if I haven't put something else there. This one, I was going to say something else. I don't remember. Anyway, it's very fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I work on it on Fridays. And then any off day. So like yesterday, the Cardinals didn't play, so that's why I worked on it and filled in the train. And then today I'll work on it because it's Friday, so I'll do a little more of something. And then I had one other project that I worked on. I worked on my Primrose Cottage 4th of July rules. I'd hoped I was going to get more done than what I did because it is a stitch to finish project on my whip wheel. So eventually it's going to come up. And I had hoped that I was going to get more done so that I would have less to do when it became a stitch to finish. But I didn't really get very much done. I worked a little more on filling in the White House, and I got the flag done and started the word remember. So I'm stitching this on 32 count light taupe using the called for DMC colors.
So it says remember and honor
the fallen. And then I want to do the Fly Old Glory, remember and honor the fallen, and celebrate our freedom. I want to do those 3 as small pillows on 40 count Ren. So they'll be small. At some point. So, but first I have to get the banner done.
Yes.
Then I can work on the others. So that was that.
Okay.
So that's all of our stitching progress.
Yes, so that's all of our stitching progress. So now we have a little bit of haul to share.
So we got some very fun.
Yes, we got some very fun stickers when we went to Hobby Lobby.
Somehow I got 2 packages of these little sayings.
So I have a package of those.
Marlene is putting one, time flies when you're having fun. She put that sticker on for this coming week. Well, this week. We're filling in. So we got that.
We got some little
sunflowers. I got those also. We got some cute little ice cream desserts, treats. I got a package that have little kind of spiritual sayings on them. I love the colors. Soft and pretty, so I got that.
I got some little...
Oh, I didn't get that.
Seashore
That's
patterns.
Cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. I got those.
I have some of these still left.
I had some of these from last year, but I wasn't sure how many I had left, so I got myself another package.
And then we both got a back to school
package.
So very cute to go in our planners.
Yes. And then when we went to Celia Samplers, we picked up a couple of new charts.
We both got this one.
We both got this one.
It's the New World. It's one of the Plum Street samplers that they call the Rhode Island sampler because it has that big border that goes
Yeah.
all the way
And
around.
I think it's an older chart.
Yeah.
I can't remember when it. I can't
I don't remember
see when,
either.
but I think it's an older chart.
Oh, it says copyrighted 2022, so it's not that
no,
old.
So
But
this
the
is
New
one
World
that,
looks
yes.
very fallish.
Mhm.
It'll be pretty to work on. We have no plans to
No.
start it, but we just wanted
But
it
it's
for
a-
our stash.
Kind of it has three. There's kind of three of these that go together that are
Yes,
considered Rhode Island
the New World sampler, the Heritage
and
sampler,
the
and
new constellation
and the new constellation. And Marlene has the new
I think it's the
constellation.
new constellation that I have. I have to check when I get home. But anyway, and then I also picked up the Teresa Kogut, A Time to Work.
Oh, I think that's so pretty.
I have The Time to Sew. That one came out in March for Nashville Market, and now she released this one for the summer. So I picked that one up.
And I think this is a Chantel 141.
Yeah, I think it
Board.
is.
And then I ordered the next chart in my Jenny Bean sampler, which is my leap year, and it's the Good Shepherd. So it says, "Let the children come to me," and it's just Jesus, and then the flock, the sheep.
Very pretty.
It's very pretty. So I'm excited. That one will be the second one that I work on when I finish block band number 3.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So that was haul. Okay. Then, then Carlene also picked up some fabric when we were at Hobby Lobby because she has been working
Look at where your
on
little kitty is.
some quilts.
She's sleeping so cute under the buffet.
Oh no!
Look at how cute.
In the box?
No, she's just on the floor.
Oh.
She's looking very cute.
Oh, there
Okay.
she is. How
So, I have been working on some quilting. Now, this
so perfect.
one, I didn't sew. My sister Linda sewed it on the machine because it's a t-shirt quilt. And it's like it's not really a traditional quilt, but it's just t-shirts that I had that I don't wear, but that I wanted to have as remembrances. Like this is when we visited the Corn Palace in South Dakota. I had a UTEP Miners shirt from college day, university day, Devil's Tower when we visited that. So I picked out the sashing. It's just bright splotchy color, and then Linda sewed it all together for me, and we layered it last night and tied it this morning. And now all I have left to do when I get home is to trim the edges, and then the backing is the same splotchy fabric, and so it's just going to become the binding as well.
That's
So
so cute.
it turned out really nice. I'm going to quickly get it done because I want to use it when we sit out at the fire pit
Oh, yes.
this fall. So for now, we can just kind of pile it and I'll fold it later.
Okay.
And then I have also been working on my farmer's wife quilt. So it's the 1920s farmer's wife. And so there were different letters that women sent into some magazine in the 1920s. And then there were blocks created. And so I've gotten 3 blocks done this week. I got this one, Century of Progress, done.
That's pretty.
And I got a churn dash block done.
That's so pretty too.
And this looks a little crooked though. Look at that.
Oh, really?
How crooked I got that sewed. Oh dear. And then none of these have been trimmed or squared up or anything. And then this was called Country Paths. I finished this one this morning.
Country Path. Mm-hmm. Country Path, right?
Country Path. So
That's
those
pretty.
3.
Christmas
And there's
pattern.
111 blocks to make a queen size. If I want to make a king size, then I have to do 134 or something like that.
And she does all of her piecing by hand.
Yes, yes, I piece by hand. So anyway, I have gotten to actually work on some quilting, so it's been very fun again.
I know. Seeing you work on yours makes me want to do mine. But
So
maybe when I'm done with tutoring, I can get mine back out. Okay, then we have college football is going to be starting here probably the end of the month.
August.
And so Cardina and I have already been doing some planning for how we want to structure our college game day for this season. So
if you are new to our channel, we'll just say that Marlene and I are huge sports fans.
Yes, we are.
College football and NFL football are probably our favorite, and then followed by college basketball and professional basketball, NBA basketball, and then baseball.
Yes.
So those really are our favorites.
Yes.
And so when college football starts, what Marlene and I do is we usually look at the top 25 teams, and then we have teams that we like, that we follow. So whether they're in the top 25 or not, they become one of our teams that we track. Right. So we choose 10 teams. I'm going to have 10 plus a bonus team.
I think I'm going to do a bonus too.
Okay. So, and then we track and we see if they win their game that week.
Right.
And then for every team that wins, we do 100 stitches on a project. This year, what we've decided is we're going to choose one large project for each month throughout the season. So really, it'll start September, October, November. And we will do each week, we'll track to see how many of our teams win. And so if 8 of our 10 teams win, we'll have 800 stitches to put in on that project. And we stitch on it on Saturday. Right. So it's going to be our Saturday college game day project for the month. Right. So we should get a lot of stitches in. So they're going to be large projects that we want to make some progress on. So we haven't selected our projects yet.
We've kind of talked about them, but
we haven't done our final, and we haven't selected our 10 teams yet.
No, so we'll keep you.
We will do that next time on our next Flosstube. We'll show that, as well as like what's on display, because we'll have new decorations up for August and that kind of stuff. So that will be coming later on this month.
Yes.
Yes. So that will be our college game day. And so we like it because we get a lot of stitching done. Yes. We get a lot of stitching. So yay, that will be fun.
So we're looking forward
to
that.
We should get usually anywhere between 800 and 1,000 stitches in each weekend. Yes. So it's a lot of stitches.
Yes, so hopefully, but hopefully we'll have, hopefully the teams we choose will do well.
Yes, and they'll be, so we have to choose carefully.
Yes.
Okay, so then what's coming up for the August? Starting a new month.
Talk about that.
Oh, yes. August, we're kind of wondering if you all have a theme. We know that August is kind of a strange month. Some people stitch bees. Some people do more like seaside, shore things. But watermelons, crows, sunflowers, all those things kind of go in September or in August. So we're wondering, do you have something you stitch, or are you already stitching fall? Because I know some people do. Marlene and I do not. We cling to summer for as long as we can.
Yes.
As long as we can, for every last minute of summer.
Yes. Because we were teachers too long and school started and summer was done.
Yes, no matter whether we went back to school in July or end of August. Summer was over when we went back to school. So we cling to summer as long as we can. So we'd like to know what you're stitching for August. Do you have a theme that you're stitching, or are you finishing up something? What are you doing for August? And we are kind of all over the place for August. But we do have some plans. Marlene, I think you have pictures because we don't have them with us, right? Yes. So for our Mira Mondays, we are both going to pull out one of our Mira projects that we've been working on. Mine is the Pixie Blossom Wisteria,
This is Nora Corbett, one of her
Nora
blossom
Corbett
pixies.
design. So I will be working on her.
Yes, and you'll see her progress and what she has done next time when we're back home. And then I'm going to be working on geranium.
And Marlene has a lot of her done.
I have quite a bit done.
So, okay, and then on Tuesdays, of course, we're going to be working on our leap year stars.
Yes.
I probably will still do a little bit more work on Jane Austen, but I want to come back and get this one worked on.
Jenny Bean. The Jenny Bean
I think
project.
yes, Jenny Bean by Shakespeare's Peddler. There's 8 parts, and so I have the first 2 bands done. I have to get 2 bands every year.
So she did these 2 bands last year.
And then this is my start on Noah's Ark. So
you're
I want to
pretty
get
good.
this finished so that by October, I want to be started on the new one, which is Good Shepherd. So if I work on it in August and September and get it finished up, then in October I'll be ready to start the block number 4 or band number 4. I'm
good.
stitching it on 40 count Ren using the called for sampler threads. It's really a fun project to stitch.
It's really pretty.
It's just beautiful. So
And
that
Ren was from Picture This Plus?
Picture This Plus.
That's very pretty.
Okay.
Okay.
And Marlene will be working on her houses.
Yes, I'll be continuing
And
to
then
work
on Wednesdays, we're going to work on
For
a Joan
Ladies Night
Elliott.
Out, we're going to work on a Joan Elliott, Bellaroma.
So we're both going to pull that one back out.
So, do you remember what you were doing?
I have her all done, down to like here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to start working on the background.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on the background.
I was just working on this page right here. I think I'm still filling in the purse or bag.
And you had started to do some
And I have done
backgrounds
some
to
of the
help you
background done,
with because there's
the purse.
a lot of confetti around by the purse. So
Very
that will
fun.
be Wednesday. On Thursday, for our big awesome project, I am going to work on
Fox and Rabbit.
my Fox and Rabbit 2022 design, Changing Seasons. And you're going to do?
I'm going to work on Nativity.
So Marlene is
gonna
working on
pull
the
that one back out.
angels. Let me see if I can find it so you can show them where you are.
Yeah.
Because you're working on the blue angel,
Yeah, I'm
right?
working on the Blue Angel. So I still have to go back and finish the star, but I'm going to continue to get the angel done, I think, and then go back and work on the star. So hopefully I can make some more progress on that because I really want that to be a finish this year. But-
Yes.
And then for our Saturday stitch for our farm or garden, we're going to work on the blue flower design in Praise of Pollinators.
And we did bring that along
Yes.
because tomorrow, of course, is the first Saturday in August. And so we thought
brought that.
ahead and brought it. So here is my progress on this.
Yeah, you're coming really good. Oh, you have the bat all outlined.
Yes, I'm going to be ready. I'm filling in the bat.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm working on this corner, and then, which I have a lot done on this corner. And then I'm going to go down here, I think, or I may go over here and do the bird.
The red bird was fun.
And then I'll have the big butterfly to do down at the bottom. So I'm hoping this one will be a finish this month, but we'll just
I don't know if mine will be or not.
Well,
I
yeah,
have a lot
because
to-
we don't have college football
No.
until maybe the last
I
Saturday.
have to pull it up and see when the first game is.
But I'm not going to start my big project
Until September.
So even if it is the last Saturday of the month, I'll keep working on this.
So anyway, this is what I have done. I have that top left-hand corner done.
And you have a
And
lot
now-
done down
Yeah,
here.
and now I'm working on the cactus.
So you're pretty close to having half of it done. Because the bird or the butterfly, the big monarch butterfly is going to go in right here.
Yeah. So I'm coming pretty good with it. It's really fun. I loved working on it.
It's beautiful.
Do you remember what we were stitching it on?
We're stitching it on Stormy
40
count.
Stormy Night.
It was an Atomic Ranch. Stormy Night or Stormy Sky.
Stormy Sky, maybe.
By Atomic Ranch.
And we are using the called for colors, which were mostly DMC.
Mostly DMC and
a couple of classic colors.
1 Weeks Dye Works and 2 classic colors.
So,
Okay, then I have when I finish my May block of the month, which is just the alphabet left to do, I will be doing Honeybee Garden for the next stitch to finish. And this is Stitching with the Housewives. This is my progress. I have just that beehive to add there. So that will be a quick finish. Well, it won't be quick. It's a lot of stitches, but I will easily get it done. And move on to whatever's going to be next. So that one is being stitched on 28 count Morning Fog by Bee Stitch Me with the called for classic colors.
I love the classic colors.
They're
They're so
too.
bright.
They're
and
so
vibrant.
bright and pretty. And then when I finish daisies, I will be going on to strawberries. So I'm months behind on this, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep working on them and get them done.
That's it.
Because I love them when they're finished.
They're really
so
cute.
cute.
They're really cute.
That is what's coming up.
Yes.
We have a couple of things that are on
New releases that are on our
radar. So one, here we go. One is a new release by Faithworks Design. It's her August block of the month. It's darling.
She didn't do one for July.
No, she skipped July for right now. And so this is her August. I think it is adorable. Look at the little ocean waves down here, the sailboat in the distance.
That's really
so it's beautiful. So that is on the radar.
And then the hands-on design.
Heart and Hand.
Heart and Hand has a new Tiny Town that they released, Quilted Tiny Town.
Isn't that just
really
adorable?
cute.
So that is definitely on our wish list.
Yes. So
what's the frill? Cute. Quilted just says quilted frill.
Yeah, that's Wee Santa. Yeah, quilted frill.
Oh, and their Wee Santa is out too. Yes. Oh, yeah. So the quilted frill is just a little house with a quilt block. And what does the Wee Santa look like? Oh my, he's a little cartoony Santa. So that's Heart and Hand, new releases.
Yes.
So, anyway, lots to look forward to. Of course, the needlework market is starting, the one that's all online. The one that in March is where the shops and the designers go in person to Nashville. The one that they have now for fall with new releases is just all online. Lindy Stitches is starting to show new releases and what's being released. What are you looking for?
The celebration for our August assignment.
Oh, yes, we have to show that.
Yes, so I found it.
Okay.
In my stash. Yes, so she's starting to show that?
She's starting to show new releases that are coming from the different designers. So Marlene and I are going to do a giveaway this time. And it will be for a $10 gift card at Lindy Stitches. And if you want to be entered in the drawing, use the word stash. Stash.
So, okay, and then for August, we're going to be continue to work on our celebration. So our stitching assignment is going to be
finishing section 3, which goes right down here.
It goes right here with the flag.
The flag, just
the flags.
Right in here.
And the cross here.
And then Yes, because we're gonna do the blue on each side and the kind of just the top of the door.
Yeah, the top of the door.
Just
the
that
white
part.
area.
And then we're gonna come over and
over here.
finish over here.
Yeah, part two.
And finish, do some of the roof right in here, like the top 18 rows on section 2.
Yes.
So section 3 will be finished by the end of August, and we'll have a start on section 2. So that's our August assignment. We do have a Facebook group called Sun City Stitchers. Just a reminder, because again, this time I've had to decline people because the questions haven't gotten answered.
Right.
So if you get a notice that you were declined or that you still aren't being able to get into the group, go back and go to the questions again and try again. Just remember, don't click on the return or on submit until you just scroll to see all 3 questions. Otherwise, it just takes you to out and you haven't answered the questions, and then Marlene and I won't approve if the questions are not answered.
Right.
So just that note. I did just a minute. Oh, excuse me. I did pin our announcement about our Stitch Along for celebration to the top in the featured. So if you click on the featured, you can see the cover photo of celebration, and then in the comments, the first 2 comments is just a photo taken of our little hand notes that Marlene took of what we were going to stitch for each month, if you want to follow along with us. A lot of people are posting in our group their progress, and they are just going to town.
Yes, they
look
are.
fabulous.
They're zooming along.
So that is our
Mark has a bunch done. He
Yes.
has a bunch of the flags done.
It's beautiful.
It's
It
really
is so
pretty.
pretty. I'm excited to do some fun
I know,
other
me too.
colors.
Me too.
Anyway, that is coming up for our August. And just if you want to join our Facebook group, make sure you answer the 3 questions. And other than that, I don't think we have anything else. Marlene and I are going to be traveling this week, Monday and Tuesday, going back to El Paso.
So the next time we see you, we'll be back.
We'll be back home. Yes, we will be. So we hope that you have plans for a fun weekend, that you're enjoying these last weekends of summer. If you are a teacher friend, I know many people are already back in starting school, so we want to wish you a
in El
very
Paso, the kids go back on Monday.
Monday. Yeah. So if you are a teacher friend, we want to wish you a very successful school year. And on that note, I think just remember that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine
And keep on stitching. See you next time.